This episode brought to you in partnership with Bunker Munitions. With friendly, knowledgeable service, whether it's self-defense, sport, or just for collecting, make your purchase with Bunker Munitions. Information is in the description. Alrighty. So this is going to be episode 1 of Welcome to Greenfort. A little background, we're going to be playing Changeling the Lost. It is a tabletop RPG that was put out by White Wolf. It's part of the Chronicles of Darkness. The characters are human beings who have been kidnapped by the true Fae and taken to a land called Arcadia, where they've been tortured, tormented, forced into servitude, only to later escape back to the real world and have to learn how to deal with reintegrating into human society while also dealing with how they've been changed by the Fae. We've got 3 players tonight. We've got, go ahead and, what's your character's name?
My character's name is Gus. I was an auto mechanic before I was taken by the Fae. I'm about 50-ish years old.
All right. And then tell us a little bit about your character.
They're a private investigator. Also a technically amateur paranormal investigator. Just saw too many things on the job that couldn't be explained. And then got a little too close to things beyond his comprehension.
All right. And your character, their name is unknown at this time, yeah?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a good one.
Okay. All right. And tell us about your character.
All right. My character is named Coomster. He is a pro wrestler. And he has... Do I go into the changeling?
No, you don't have to go into all of that just yet.
He is in his mid-20s. He's a really handsome gentleman, and he's a very renowned up-and-coming pro wrestler.
All right.
Just so you know, they can't actually see what you're doing.
So I mean, like, you know.
And
it's part of his story because he's going to become.
We'll go into descriptions of what the characters look like in a moment. All right. So to start off with, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump right in. This, as I said before, this is chapter 1 of Welcome to Greenfort. All right. So the first thing you guys can remember is pain. That's the first thing that you comprehend. Before this, your minds haven't really been your own. Some of you have been bestial, some of you have been locked down, just trying to deal with your captivity. But now you are registering pain, and it brings you back to your human mind. You see around you the hedge. You've been torn at by the thorns, which are everywhere, and you are running full force through it. So the hedge around you is like a forest. It's very dark. The trees around you seem to be oddly humanoid in shape, as though frozen in screams and agonizing pain. The path is sloshy, muddy. The the roots seem like they want to reach out and grab you. Like they might just sweep out and trip you at any moment. You see around you that you're not alone. There's two other people with you. You don't really recognize them, but you're certain that they started this with you. All right. So now we're going to talk about what you see. So, Gus, what do they see? Describe your changeling character.
So I'm a shorter, older man, maybe 5'6", 5'7", wearing coveralls, kind of weathered, have a thick but very nice Tom Selleck style mustache, and long, scrangly hair that like he should have gone bald a long time ago, but he's just desperately holding on to those little bit of locks that are hanging down. Yeah.
And all right, so Kumster, what does your character look like? What are they saying?
My human character.
No, changeling.
So my changeling character is a grayish ogre, very kind of just large in body, very strong, but also just jagged and ugly. Like his face looks like it's been smashed in with a shovel. Very just grotesque looking, bald, and just very wrinkly type skin, similar to a Shar-Pei dog, and very just very unattractive, shirtless, jagged fingernails of different colors, and just nice pants that are ripped at the bottom, kind of like in a Capri style.
All right. And so what are they saying with your character?
So about average height, dark brown hair, kind of a thin beard, or I guess more of a 5 o'clock shadow. Perpetually unshaved. Though one of the standout things is that every time you catch a glimpse of him, there's writing on his skin that changes.
Like a changeling.
But all of it is indecipherable.
All right. So one thought keeps playing over and over again in your mind. They're coming. I have to get away. At this point, you have taken notice of the people around you. You see them, Shar-Pei ogre, a bibliophile, unshaven dude, and a little goblin guy. How do you interact with each other?
How far away from each other are we?
You're running together out of the hedge, so pretty close. I would say within a foot of each other.
Is something chasing us?
You're not sure what, but in your mind, you know they're coming.
We don't know each other.
You don't recognize each other, really, but you know that you started this. You started running together. So you know you started this together, and you know that something is coming after you. We're still recording. We're still
It's still going through. Okay.
yeah, it's still recording.
So okay, so I guess I would. Does he trip on him? Is that what you're saying? Tripping over?
No.
If I take it.
I would imagine my character would probably try to be a very boisterous, loud, intimidating, just so that way, kind of to make sure that there isn't any kind of
Role play it out. Role play it out.
okay. But okay, let me understand exactly what's happening. We are running from something.
You are running from something. You are not sure
but I'm
what.
coming up next to these guys who are also running.
Yeah, they're also running from something. You do not know precisely what it is you're running from. You know it's that you have escaped your Fey masters.
Okay.
You don't fully remember it all.
Okay. So I just know I'm running.
Yep, you're running.
These things have come up next to me.
Yep.
Well, we were already with you.
Yeah, you were all running together. You're all running to the same place.
But we don't know what's coming up there.
Yeah, you don't really remember what's coming after you. You just have this overpowering feeling that something is chasing you.
Okay.
And you know you can't let it catch you.
All right. I would imagine I'd say something like,
Role play it out, man. Don't imagine you say
I
just
don't
say
know
it.
how to do that. I've never role played before.
All right, just put
Gus
yourself.
is
Someone
gonna-
else help me out.
Gus
on
is
this.
heathen. He's having a hard time. He's a portly older man. So,
Yeah.
heathen, yes. Do y'all know what the hell is chasing us?
Okay. Let's see. If I could see them, then I'd rip the damn head off. But unfortunately, I'm too busy running.
There we go. Too busy. It's good. I like it. Okay.
I don't know why I'm southern all of a sudden.
I don't know what's coming after us. I just know that I don't want to go back.
Okay.
You said you're struggling, right?
Yeah.
I said, I'll grab him by an arm
All right.
and try to help get him down the path.
So-
Hey, you! Get his other arm. Let's.
I ain't touching that old man. He might have
Grab
diseases.
my gun. Don't.
He might have diseases or a witch or a warlock or whatever the hell he goes by. I ain't touching.
All right. Well, so
I don't want nothing to do with either one of you.
all right. So
Over.
the guy with the writing all over his skin grabs you by the arm. He hooks you by the arm. Yeah, hooks you up. Okay, he hooks your arm over his shoulder and starts helping you move a little faster.
I use my other arm to.
Excellent. The ogre is just barreling on. So you come up to a fork in the road. The paths look almost identical.
Don't worry, guys. Bone Thugs told us what to do. Supposed to meet someone at the crossroads.
I don't know what a bone is, but I'd beat him in a match in no time.
Gus is kind of relying on his investigator friend. And if the both paths look identical, I think we just keep running, and it doesn't matter which one we go down.
You said they look completely identical.
I said almost identical.
Also, what differences?
The path to the right is a little bit lighter. It's just as densely packed as the path to the left. The path to the left is a little bit more in shadow.
Say honestly, feel like the darker path would help keep us more hidden in these trying times. At least,
But also keep other things hidden. Which, whatever it is, knows we're here. So, our chances of hiding aren't great.
wait. Do we have names yet?
I do.
No, I mean, did we?
No, you
Introduce
have not.
ourselves?
Yeah, we haven't introduced
you
ourselves.
introduced yourself to the listeners, but you have not introduced yourself to each other.
Well, right now it's not.
It is if we want to be able to get each other's attention by being, hey, you. By the way, hey, you. Which direction do you think we should go?
I have excellent skills in threat assessment, and I am positive that we should go right.
So you're going to the right?
Which one did you say that was?
That is the one that is a little bit lighter.
But I am willing to take in your info of what you guys know before.
All I know is we should make a decision. So,
All right.
all in favor of light?
We
All right,
go to
it's-
the right.
All right. You run down to the right. The further you go down the path, the lighter it starts to get. Until eventually you come upon a hut. It's in a clearing. A perfectly circular clearing. And it's surrounded all around it by a fence made of a off-white material.
Oh,
Definitely good
pick it.
fence.
Did you want to investigate the fence?
Yeah.
All right. That do a intelligence plus investigation roll.
I need a lot of die, actually.
What is that going to be? Six for you? Yeah. I didn't bring any die.
Regular six-sided die?
I forgot. Yeah. No. 10
10-sided.
sided die.
I have legitimately 2.
I don't know.
Well, just roll the 2 3 times. All right.
That's 10, 7.
So 2 successes. Reroll that 10.
So I have 1 extra reroll at the moment.
Yep.
2 extra rerolls, 1. So
That's
another success.
Yeah. One more success. You got 3 successes and 2 rerolls.
And with the last roll,
So you got 4 rerolls and
5 successes.
Go ahead.
So
That's
another 2 successes. But
is that what is that? Well, oh wait, how many of those you rolled? That was a 7.
2.
Okay, take one of your successes off because successes are only
it's
8,
8,
9,
9.
and 10.
8, 9, 10. So 5 successes.
So you're actually 4 successes.
4 successes, 5 successes.
5 successes.
But I have 9 again on an investigation,
Yes.
so I have an extra. So I have 1 extra roll right now.
Yep.
Either of those do anything.
Yep.
And
And
final
one,
one.
Yep, one more success. Yeah, that's a success. So you got 6 successes.
Yep.
Okay. You look closely at the fence as you come up to the hut, and notice that it is made of what appears to be bone. Human bone, animal bone. It's hard to tell because it's almost like it's a mixture of the two.
Sweet. How about he goes first? Well, pointing to the. How tall are you again? Last page. If you wrote it down.
I don't think he did.
No.
I was gonna say 7 foot.
7 foot. He's 7 feet tall.
That's a big bitch.
I'm an ogre.
I definitely. Is there any like loose wood or anything? Something that could be used
there's
as
a
like
wooden-
a club if
a
necessary.
wooden bone fence?
Yeah, there's-
That's one thing. Can you pick up an entire fence?
I can break a part of the fence off and use it as a club.
Because something put this here.
Well, I am a very, I believe in myself. I am very much a person of,
You got some gains.
I believe very highly in myself. I'm the strongest damn thing in the forest or whatever. So,
Yeah.
So I can take on anything if need be, except for whatever's chasing us.
Did
Apparently,
you give yourself like the overconfidence flaw or something?
I'm overconfident. Shit.
you can
So
go ahead.
I'm
We can go ahead and put
positive
that down. as a
whatever's
flaw.
whatever's in there will not be able to stand up to me. That's for sure.
So you're
So we are going to get in that damn hut. I'm going to remove whoever's in there, if by need, by force.
all right.
What's your name, boy?
Coomster.
Coomster. If you get us killed,
Drip the Angel Coomster Jr. is my whole name.
your parents really must have hated you.
Well, my father was Drip the Angel Drip Coomster Sr., who is also a very world-renowned pro wrestler.
And also an angel.
Well, the Angel is my name because I have had such a flawless and beautiful body. But I guess that part I'm not supposed to know right now.
I think
Well,
No,
I mean, you
no,
can
no,
see
sure.
yourself.
yeah, you know what you look like, but
As a human, that was
I also
human
think it would be
form.
really funny if you continued to play your character who is very ugly, as though you believed yourself to be the most beautiful.
I was and am in my well, I guess in my ogre form. I know I'm a fucking ogre, right? That was my and that was my the painted fingernails, different color is like my signature. When I was beautiful, but it moved on. Yeah, I guess.
I'll say this probably can get cut, but you should play as though you're a fairy.
Paris.
They're the beautiful ones.
Okay, but I'm an ogre.
Yeah, but you should play as though you believe you're a fairy.
Okay.
That would,
Sure.
So
that
you
would be
always
why
think that you're just.
I'm beautiful and powerful and cannot be stopped.
Yeah, that's a fairy.
That's
There you go.
literally the point of my whole thing.
All right. Okay. So you're gonna go up to the fence?
I will go up to the fence. I will try and kick down a piece of bone off of it.
Maybe not kick.
Kick a piece of the bone.
Does the
off.
fence completely?
It's a wrap. It's like a
Yeah,
it's like
it
a
completely
picket fence, right?
wraps around. It is like a picket fence. Yes.
Yeah.
And
So
how
then,
tall?
How tall is it? It's about I would say on you. It's on Gus. It's about chest high. So maybe
Okay.
4 feet.
I will rip a bone off the fence to use as a club and go knock on the door of the hut, right? Really loud.
Okay, so
What-
just for clarification, if this fence is 4 foot and you're 7 feet, anything that's in that hut has already known we're there and can actively see what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, I look fucking ugly as shit. So.
All right. So I guess roll strength and athletics.
Okay. I need to die.
You're gonna have to roll Was that
Yeah,
4
just tell me
and 2? So you have to roll 6 die.
Okay. So just roll.
Yeah, I'll tell you if you get the successes and whatnot.
Um,
All right, that is 1 success, but it's you got 1 re-roll. Roll it 2 more times first. No successes.
looks like another.
You have one 9.
So you have 2 successes.
2 successes. You got 1 re-roll, so re-roll that.
I think he might have 9 again on strength or something.
Yeah, I need to see your blessing. You can.
He's an ogre.
Yeah, he can spend points of glamour to improve his dice pools in strength. He'd have to spend the glamour to improve it.
Oh, that's to him.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. So you got 2 successes. That is not enough successes.
Okay.
So you walk up to the fence, you grab a hold of one of the bones, and you pull with all your might, just as hard as you can, but it doesn't budge.
Maybe we should rethink this whole going and knocking on the door.
What? Kith are you?
What?
It-
Kef,
Chris-
I am
He's
a
a
cyclopedia.
he's Cyclopean.
Just with space perception.
All right. So you guys just saw him walk up to the fence, pull with all his might, and fail to move one of the bones even an inch.
That.
All right.
You know what?
So whoever put up this fence is really good at bone carpentry.
Whatever you need
That's
to tell
all
yourself.
that is.
Whatever you need to
Doesn't
tell
mean
yourself.
that's the one who's in that hut. So maybe I can still go in there, and
Yeah. You go ahead and hop the fence.
I can't hop very well.
Just great
Unfortunately.
collie over the top rope.
Yeah,
Step
that's-
the fence.
That'd be pretty. I don't want to accidentally pull a groin muscle.
Oh,
We got to possibly run more. So. All right, I'll do it. I'll still go. I ain't no chicken. So
I was about to say, it's like you
I have-
better be able to, because I'm pretty sure both of us combined couldn't actually get you over that.
cool. It's 4 feet, right?
So nobody's asked if there's a gate or anything.
I asked if the fence completely encapsulated her.
Well,
All
yeah,
right.
a gate is part of the
All right.
fence.
I will step over the gate. I will step over the gate.
You're gonna step over the gate.
Step over the gate
Okay, you step.
onto the ground.
You successfully step over the gate and onto the ground.
Yeah.
The gate then swings open
Which way?
because it was unlocked.
This. Who didn't check the gate? Damn old man.
They can't see you
Not
point.
checking the gates.
You're gonna have to put like subtitles in of
Points
the character points to.
Points at Gus and at Coomster. All right. So the gate's open.
Well,
This is off to a smashing start.
It's a banner start. You guys are still in the hedge.
Yeah, I'm going into the gate. To the gate.
All right. Gus, are you going through the gate? Just signal if you are. All right. Gus is going into the gate. Awesome. So the 3 of you travel through the gate. Well, the 2 of you travel through the gate to
Whatever.
get up to where Coomster is. And now you are on the other side of the fence in the yard.
Oh, close the gate.
You close the gate behind you. Okay, the gate closes and stays put. You look around and you see a garden. There is a cobblestone pathway leading from the gate up to the front door of the hut. The hut itself it's smallish, but not too small. It's got a thatch roof. It's made of an unknown material that is not wood and is not stone. It is the same color as the ground, though.
Dirt. The dirt. This is someone's first.
There is a front door. The door is made of the same bone material as the fence, and there is a window.
Okay.
So, any other than a bone door and a bone fence, is there anything unsettling or odd about this hut?
Other than the bone door and bone fence, there's nothing outwardly odd about the hut, but you do have an unsettled feeling.
Well, we've had one of those since we've started.
I don't feel unsettled.
But other than that, no, there's nothing outwardly strange or off-putting about the hut other than the bone carpentry.
I have a feeling this is an old. And that right there, that
What's the type of
window.
window? Is
is
it like
for
one of the
pie.
built-in ones?
Yeah, it's a
or-
built-in window.
I believe
But
that
it,
window
it's
is
got
for cooling
it's got
pies.
glass.
But couldn't like.
No, it's the fanciest part of the house, though.
So it's not for cooling pies. Never mind. Probably just some do hobbits live in this world?
Technically,
Or probably some hobbit hut.
I don't know if they're called. There's a wizard that's usually pretty short.
Are we still being chased at this point?
Probably.
Well, yeah, we're going.
You have the feeling that you're being chased, but you're not sure what's chasing you. And you haven't seen what's chasing you either.
Obviously, whatever it is.
Also,
We'll be
this
able to find us
all
in
of this
hut.
has been happening over the course of only about 10-ish minutes.
That's a long time to be standing still while you feel like you're being
No,
chased.
I mean the whole running and going down the path and finding the hut. This is all taken about 10 minutes in game time.
All right. I think I am going to go kick that door.
Don't
Why
kick the door?
Just kick things.
Why wouldn't I? I have no problem.
Use your word.
Like you,
I use words really well, better than anyone.
Is that what you named your foot? The foot's name is words.
I'm gonna go kick that door and intimidate whoever's in there to open up and let us in.
All right.
that the whoever's in there definitely.
And you're gonna kick the door and then say, "Let us in."
All right, fine.
Kick
How
the
about
door
you go
in.
do it, old man River?
I'll use my charm. And everything can be solved by muscle. Little yipper scrapper.
Yeah,
Fine.
scrappy.
Whatever. Well, let's hope they hear your darn knock with your
Those
little
are
fiddly hands.
God forbid they kill me, and I don't have to deal with you anymore.
Cut that. Cut that.
No, that stays in.
So, after Coomster has walked over the fence, I'm gonna ask my friend, be like, "Hey, name is Gus, by the way. Can you give me like just a boost over this?"
wait for what?
Oh no,
We went through a gate.
yeah, you went through the gate.
Oh, that's
He,
right.
he walked
We
over
went
the fence. He walked over the fence, and then the gate swung open behind him.
Forgot he was a dumbass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gotta keep proving himself.
Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna go up to the door and knock?
Yep.
All right. Gus walks up to the door and knocks on the bone. There is no answer.
Well, that qualifies as
Where is the window? Is the window near where I am?
Yeah, it's basically right next to the door.
I'm gonna tap on the window and then kind of peek over and look in. Tap first, then peek and look.
All right. You tap on the window, and you go to peek. Roll wits and composure.
I'm pretty sure I'd be terrified if I saw this old man peek through my window. 5, 6, 5 die. That's a reroll and 1 success. That is 2 more successes, and I don't know if you have 9 again. Something like that.
Intelligence rolls, I think. It would be on the second page.
It's right there. So it would be your Kith Blessing. Or it might be under your
Seeming blessing. I think his Kith blessing does have a 9 again.
So, spend a glamour to make an extended roll to do a thing.
Oh, right, because he's a smith.
9 again for all dice involving dexterity.
Yeah, so no 9 again on this roll.
So,
You had
3 successes, 1 reroll, and so no rerolls. 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. With 3 successes, you look through the window, and you see there's furniture. There's a fireplace. On the fireplace, there is a large pot. One could dare say a cauldron. There's an old rocking chair next to it, and in the rocking chair is an old woman with long pointed ears, really long kind of white, almost wool-like hair, and her face is semi-frog-like. Her skin is green, and she's wearing an old farm wife dress.
Is she well kempt? Like, is her hair brushed, the house kind of tidy, or is everything?
Everything's a mess. There are twigs and leaves sticking out of her hair. But she's rocking back and forth.
You'd think with ears that big, she would have heard us knocking.
How about you give it a try? You're so big and manly and good at knocking.
All right, I kicked the door.
Roll strength and brawl.
I want
I
this
need
to
to die.
I draw. For some. Do I do it? What strength is strength and brawl?
Oh,
7.
we got these?
Yeah.
These aren't 10, though, are they?
Yeah, you can use those.
Where do you even get
I don't know how to read those.
What the fuck, man? What the fuck?
I know what game those are from, but I can't.
Oh, I cussed.
It's okay, Ross did
Oh,
earlier
okay.
too.
Sorry. Do you want to clap 38 seconds?
No, it's fine. We'll just
Sorry.
go ahead and roll.
So you got 7.
So you got
9 and 0.
9,
Reroll.
0. So you reroll the 10. So, but go ahead and
So
roll
2
again.
successes.
Yeah, 2 successes. Roll again. That is 3 and a 7. No
No
successes.
successes.
Roll again. 5 and a 3. No successes.
All right, so
So-
no rerolls, but he gets to roll both.
Yeah, roll both. 7 and 2. So no success. So you got 2 successes.
The 2-hit wonder.
So you kick the door as hard as you can,
Yeah.
and
Super kick the door.
there is a loud thunk. The door does not move. It doesn't budge even a little.
Can I be kind
Roll.
of peeking through the window while this is happening?
Yes.
Just to see the reaction of the lady.
Roll dexterity and
2.
actually just roll dexterity. Just make a dexterity roll. You got 1 success. Roll again.
Oh.
No, just roll.
Just
Just
one.
roll 1. So 1 success.
I
You
mean,
Yeah, you are thrown backwards,
Okay.
but you manage to catch yourself.
Well, what threw me back?
The force of kicking a door that did not.
Oh.
Basically, you full rushed a door and
I
it
slapped my
was
leg.
stronger than you.
Okay.
That seems
There's a pattern here.
Yeah.
I'm sensing.
All right.
Ow.
Gus.
the worst part about this is it's not even like we're trying. The die just don't like you today.
That door.
Like this isn't even active bullying. The die are bullying you.
So Gus looks back through the window, and there is nobody sitting in the rocking chair.
Okay. Well, let me brush myself off and get up.
All right. You gonna do anything?
Gonna shake my head at the guy who failed at kicking down a door.
So the door slowly
I feel you,
opens. The door slowly opens to reveal the little old lady. She's got her hands crossed in front of her. Her eyes are basically closed. You can't really tell because her hair kind of covers that area, but she doesn't look like she can see you. And she kind of waddles out a little bit, and she's like, she speaks to you, and her voice is kind of, you know, what you would expect from an old. Yes, dearie. How can this old woman help you?
Yeah, Coomster, why'd you kick her door?
Look here, Granny. We need shelter now. Let us in. We're not here to hurt you. If you got some cookies, we'd love some. Please. We got to get in there right now before this thing gets here.
Roll.
I'm not asking. I'm telling.
Cool. Roll manipulation and persuasion.
Do you think a pocket knife would be something that Gus carries around with him to just shank Coomster in the knee with?
Probably. That's
I'm
3.
wondering if I still have my gun.
So, one. No.
So that is no successes, and now
Sorry
you just
about
roll
him,
1.
man.
Okay.
Again, no successes.
Cool. Not great with manipulation, apparently.
So the old woman just kind of stands there.
Are characters
looking-
able to die in this game?
Yes.
Yes, yes, they are.
You
So-
have a health bar.
It's
Oh.
right there.
Oh, okay.
So the old woman just kind of stands there looking confused.
Awesome. So, all right. She's looking confused.
I'm so sorry for my. I don't even know. Acquaintance.
We're acquaintances.
Random person that I
Wait.
happened to run into.
I swear we just met him. We didn't know he was gonna do that. We tried to knock.
That's all right, honey. I'm very hard of hearing. You will be too after you've reached 400.
Is she joking?
Huh?
Even with those ears?
Age comes for you all.
I don't know what the heck the name of whatever's coming for us is.
Oh, wait, this is a
I
spin
don't
down.
care if it's age.
Oh,
We got to get in
yeah.
there.
How long have you lived over here?
Oh, I've lived in these parts for longer than, well, most anybody else. I'd say it's probably been about 300 years now.
And you're comfortable living out here? You don't. There's nothing strange going on.
Oh,
A
my.
reason you built the bone fence? It's beautiful, high quality, by the way.
Oh,
Great wall.
oh,
I mean,
thank
if
you.
there was anyone to.
Thank you, thank you. Yes, I'm rather proud of that, actually. And no, nothing more strange than what you would normally find in the hedge, I suppose.
All right, so apparently you speak old because she can't hear me.
I hear you just fine, Sonny. I just don't talk to douchebags.
The older lady, like the younger.
Actually,
I said we scoop her up and just take her into the house and we hide from whatever's coming. Also,
leave him behind for
ask
something,
her who makes her doors and her fences because they are amazing at their
Give me a
job.
second. Said, do you remember what the hedge is?
Yes,
We do.
yes. Anything that is basic Fey knowledge, you still remember.
Okay.
The only thing that's really hazy is where you came from,
And
you
what happened?
and what happened to you. You remember,
Where did we go?
yeah, you remember your master. Cotton Eye Joe. You remember your master. You remember you remember kind of vague images of what you went. But anything that would be basic changeling knowledge, you still remember. So you still know what the hedge is. You still know the thorns. You understand contracts, things like that. Okay.
All right.
You're not familiar with anything that is changeling knowledge in the human world yet, because you haven't returned yet.
What did you say about she's lived in this part
300 years.
or nothing
Who's
too out of the
counting
ordinary
anymore?
for the hedge?
And nothing too out of the ordinary.
She is being unruly. We need to get in that house now.
Do I have a taser?
I'm hungry. She might have some protein. We need to get in there.
So we've
Some pressure.
gotten
Scary.
lost in the hedge. Could we trouble you for a moment to rest in your shelter?
Oh, certainly. You have to be careful about that, Sonny. Getting lost in the hedge as a changeling is not a good thing. Too long and you might become a goblin.
The goon.
Sure, one of us already is, but
You certainly don't want that now, do you? Then you'd be stuck in the hedge like me. Come on in. I was just about to put the kettle on and make a bit of dinner. I haven't had guests for dinner in quite some time. She turns around and she waddles into the house and invites you to come in behind her.
well, I have his name. Rip.
I
can't
don't
remember.
believe that Coomster has told anyone what his name
Did.
is. Oh, he told Gus, but I imagine that since you've been next to Gus this whole time, that you would have heard him say.
Do I need to repeat it?
I will haze you. Well, after you, Rip.
Drip.
Drip.
Anyway. What don't mind if I do? I'm hungry. I hope she has a fridge. And I hope she can cook better than she looks.
Coomster goes
Looking forward.
through the door.
Did anything happen?
Nothing happened to Coomster.
Rolled yet? Okay.
I guess I'll go in after.
All right, you have entered the door. Nothing happened to him either. You're gonna go through the door too.
Oh yeah, I walk in with him.
All right, so you've all three walked into the house. The house looks a little different than it did through the window. For one thing, it's brighter. There's a fire on. The cauldron is bubbling. It's got a very delicious aroma. And there is now there is a large table that has been set for 4 people. You hear the old lady call from the kitchen area. You assume the kitchen area, it's a room away. Make yourselves at home, dearies. I'm just putting on the kettle. I'll have a spot of tea for us in a moment.
Thank you, ma'am. We didn't catch your name.
Oh, I've had many names over the years.
I was afraid of.
I'm not sure exactly which one to give. I don't really know what they're calling me these days. They used to call me Hey You and Ah!
I'm gonna call you senile.
They called me that too. Mostly, I've been known as the Witch of the Hedge.
What got you that nickname?
I have no idea.
Wait a second. That'd be local legend knowledge.
No, since the hedge is its own world.
It's not like a local to the.
Yeah, it's not local to that part of the hedge. It's a story that can be brought in from any point.
Is the door closed at this point?
Yes, the door has closed behind you.
Okay.
None of you remember closing it. The door is closed
All right.
Cool.
Gus
Trying
is
to remember all of that.
but before Gus takes a seat, and while our host is preparing in the kitchen, he's just gonna quietly go to the door and jiggle the door handle and see if it would open back up.
It opens back up.
Oh, okay. A sigh of relief goes over Gus's face, and he just kind of sits back and walks in and sits down.
Cool. Roll wits and composure.
So, so that's 5 for me. Is that how I do this? Just
Yes. You are the two together. You got 1 success. 2 success. And 1 more. 2 success.
When the door closes the second time, you hear a click.
Mm.
That's fine. Doors do that.
Yeah, the doors click sometimes.
What do we have?
Yeah, actually, I was going to ask that. How did you describe the smell from the cauldron?
Delicious.
Delicious.
I'm hungry. She's old. I'm gonna eat her fair share.
Okay. It's good to know one of us is going to die before the end of this. Can't even imagine the hoops that you're going through to make sure that he doesn't understand.
The old woman kind of waddles back out. She's holding a kettle and a tray with 4 cups. She walks over to the table. She sets the kettle down, the cups down. She pours the tea into each glass. Well, dearies, it's not much in the way of hospitality, but I do have a bit of tea and a bit of stew.
What type of stew?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that, whatever wanders in. You know how the hedge is. There's not much in the way of what you can gather.
All right. Well, look.
whatever wanders in, you put in the stew.
Oh, from time to time. Oh, 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 oh.
You wouldn't happen to be a vegetarian, are you?
I bet you what now?
Okay.
I don't even think I can spell that. Get
I'll
it
be honest.
spelled because I'm a witch.
All right, where are your bowls?
Bowls? Why, they're on the table.
All right, let's fill her up. I gotta grab this slopper you get.
I'm an old woman. It's rather a heavy cauldron. Why don't you go and grab it for me, Sonny? Yes.
No problem.
Ah, thank you. Yes, just walk over there into the light.
All right. I grab it by the handle, I guess. The cauldron. The handle. Handles. Well, I mean, if it's like
it's
hanging.
hanging one, yeah. Cool. Let's see here. What are you gonna roll? What are you gonna roll?
I don't know. I pick it up and I start doing bicep curls with it.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna need you to roll is I'm gonna need you to roll dexterity.
Okay.
I'm gonna need you to roll.
Time, please.
I'm gonna need you to roll dexterity, and I'm gonna say composure.
All right. So, 2.
Mm-hmm. So that is
These rolls are not.
yeah. So that's none.
And then you got 2 more. 1.
2
No,
successes.
2. And you get a
You
reroll.
get to reroll this one. Just the one.
Just one right now.
Yeah, just one. So that's 2
Two
successes. Alrighty then.
You start going to eat drip.
From the hip.
Okay. As you're going to reach for the cauldron,
I grasp it.
I don't know if you
you go to reach for the cauldron.
It is bubbling over a fire.
The stew lashes out at you, grabs your arm, and begins to pull you towards
Shoot. Wait, what's grabbing me?
The soup.
The soup is grabbing.
The
Yes.
soup. Gus is literally sitting in his
Grabbing
seat,
me by the arm.
sipping his tea.
Was Steven?
Yes.
She just. I didn't know if she just brought it.
No,
Is
no,
a
she poured
hand
it.
coming out of the soup, or is it just like the bubble grabbing?
The liquid itself has come out as a tentacle and grabbed or wrapped around your arm and is pulling you towards it.
Ew! What is this? This ain't. This. I'm not eating this.
Well, of course not, dearie. Why would you? It's-
Let me go.
It's
eating you.
it's ogre stew.
Let me go. I then put my feet up against the cauldron, pulling back aggressively, demanding a different meal and a way for this to let me go.
Mm-hmm. Roll strength and composure. 6. That is no successes. Those 2 6s. That's a 9. So one success and 1 success. Okay, you start pulling back,
Okay.
but it's kind of a tug of war situation here. You're not really making any headway.
Okay.
Gus is gonna set his teacup down gently and just say, "Ma'am, not that I have any concern for the individual that was quite so rude to you, but can you just explain what's happening here a little bit? Because it's been a pretty rough day, and this is just getting a little bit weirder."
Oh, certainly, certainly. I was making
Cussing.
ogre stew,
Kicking the kettle.
but I was missing one ingredient. The ogre. It was so nice of you young boys to bring me one.
Oh,
Ow.
It's my favorite dish. She smiles,
I'm flinging
showing
this.
vicious teeth. Just jagged, sharp, pointed, yellowed, gnarled teeth.
All right.
well, it was very nice to meet you, ma'am. And my friend here and I, we're just gonna be on our way, and I hope you have a nice meal.
You better not leave me with this woman.
Are you certain you can't stay, dearie?
Oh, ma'am, I'm quite full. I just ate. Thank you.
Oh, but I had such plans for dessert.
I will bash you both so badly.
Well, you're stuck in the soup, dog.
I'm getting out of this
What's-
soup right now.
What's dessert?
Well, I was thinking darkling pie or Weizen cakes.
I don't know what those are.
Well,
That sounds delicious.
That's a heck of a coincidence, considering. All right.
All right.
I start slapping the slop.
She starts licking her lips, just like loudly and disgustingly.
Am I just still flailing over
You
there
are
with
indeed
this
still
thing?
flailing, yes.
This dang
Go ahead
thing
and roll
with
strength and composure again.
Okay.
All right.
Let
so
me go.
What
That
does
is one
this
success.
room look like?
Let me go.
It's pretty wide open. That's 2 successes.
Let me go.
2 successes. You're still pulling back. You have not been pulled into the soup yet.
Oh my god.
But I mean, like entrances.
There's just the one door. You thought you saw her walk through a doorway from another room, but you're starting to notice that there's actually no other doorways.
Old woman,
I forgot I
call
did that.
off your soup.
God damn it.
She just starts sipping tea. It's good to wet your whistle before dinner.
I elbow drop the.
I don't think you should do something that
It's
gets you
over
closer
and
to it.
It's over an open fire that I'm wondering if
I'll throw it through the flaming logs.
I'm looking through stuff real quick.
Can I chop the slop?
All right, we got it. We both work together. All right. Now there is actually a specific thing for that. I just don't remember how it works.
What are we doing?
Help. Can't remember. I went to the.
Ooh, my boxing is really good. Maybe I can punch it.
I don't think
You got
punching is gonna
one.
help.
You got one die in box. That's what one means. You got 3 in brawl with a specialty in boxing, which means you get an extra die when doing boxing. Which for you it actually would be an extra 2 die because you actually have a die in boxing. You can try to punch the slop if you want to, but again, it's going to get you closer to the slop.
I'm trying to remember what the heck it's called because there is actually a specific check for like trying to help someone do something.
I bite the
And
slop.
I can't remember how they put it. 'Cause it's not under help.
I've heard of spicy, but this is ridiculous.
Whose fault is it? Give me some synonyms for help.
Aid.
Not it.
Assist.
Assist is also not.
I'm starting to get angry with this slop. I'm starting to think
Yeah, no, it's eating it.
it better not mess up.
Is there a way that
I could go over there because I'm assuming it wouldn't attack me since I'm not an ogre.
Seems like a safe bet.
And if I just swing or kick the cauldron to try to get it to tip and dump the contents out.
Doesn't hurt to try.
Alright. Help me try to dump this stew out. Well, if we just tip the pot over.
Gonna have to wing what helping is. Because I'm 90% sure though that there's an actual thing for helping.
There is an actual rule. I think it's in the explanation for rolling for abilities. But I'm not 100% sure on that either.
If I had my arm free, I can drop kick.
So Gus is going to go over to the cauldron that is bubbling over the fire, I'm assuming.
Yes.
And undo one of his overall straps that go over his shoulder. He's going to unbutton it. Take it, wrap it around the hook, and just yank and pull to try to undo one side of the cauldron without touching the hot metal with his hand.
All right, roll strength and composure.
Hurry, old timer.
I will leave. I may be leaving you.
All right.
Failed on all.
Teamwork.
Yeah.
Justin.
Yeah,
Zero
I
on
just found it.
All right. He just failed on all accounts.
Okay, cool. So
That's not cool. I'm not happy about it.
you attempt to tip it, but the extreme weight is just completely immovable.
Well, we've done all we can do.
Pour water on the fire.
Okay.
Maybe.
So
That
yeah.
will help.
So for working together, it's you choose a primary person.
That's me.
Yeah, probably be you since you're the one doing it. And then you will set up what the role is. I guess it's strength plus
composure.
strength composure. And then for everyone helping, we make the same roll. Every success we get gives a bonus die to his roll.
All right. So let's go ahead and give. Go ahead and have you do your roll. So strength, composure.
Well, technically, we would roll first.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll go ahead and we'll have Ross do. We'll have Gus do his roll. Do it now.
Yeah. So strength.
Because
and
this
composure.
one is aiding him.
Okay.
Aiding him to tip it over.
So you got one success, two success, and I think so. Two successes so far, and then mine is also 5. So he gets 3 extra die.
All right. So you're gonna roll strength, composure for you. That is 6. So you will roll 9. So that is actually that's two successes and with an extra reroll. So go ahead and roll again. That is 1 success. Go ahead and roll again. No successes. You're sitting at 3 successes so far. Go ahead. That is 4 successes and a reroll.
So
roll again.
he loses because this is 9, and then
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Extra reroll and another success.
so these are the last 2 die, unless you get more.
That is 2 successes and a reroll. So just roll that. And no success. All right.
7
7 successes. You manage to finally rip your arm away from the stew. It continues to grasp at that spot where you were, but it doesn't continue to move any further away. You back away from it, from the force of just ripping your arm past. The strength required, seemingly unnatural for something that's made of liquid.
You're like,
Okay.
red as age.
Finally, took y'all long enough.
Technically,
And
it
now
took you long.
I'm going.
Yeah, you
to,
guys basically were pulling him back.
Now
so,
I'm
so
going
all three
to
of you have
turn
been
to the old
thrown back.
lady and basically cut a promo.
Okay, so you've turned to the old lady. Oh
I was just
my!
hoping you would learn it for once.
Oh my! It seems you've gotten away from the stew. How dreadful!
I don't know who you think you are, old woman, or what the heck is in your pot, but I don't think we're eating here tonight anything other than your ugly little mug. If you don't tell me what the hell that is and why you're doing this,
I feel that was uncalled for.
I call her a slur.
My word! You'd have given me indigestion. I'm happy that you got away.
Quick question. What breed are you?
Go ahead and roll.
Why? I didn't do nothing.
Roll,
I didn't even do nothing.
roll manipulation and roll intimidation. So that's so no successes. Roll one more.
Not as intimidating as I thought.
One. Just one. Yeah, no successes.
Okay.
Um,
Well, I figured
She-
this
she-
is not-
she ignores you.
yeah, I figured. It seems like
she-
that's
she-
what her doing is.
Yeah, she is not scared of you at all.
Okay.
Well, I tried to do this the nice way, but I suppose I'll have to do it the hard way after all. She lifts her hand, and in her hand is just the biggest, not meat cleaver you have
Wow.
ever seen.
Lovely.
She turns towards Patrick. She turns towards Coomster, who is the closest, and she raises the meat cleaver, preparing to strike. Roll dexterity and roll dexterity and athletics. So for you, that is 4. No successes. Roll again.
Are these die like broken?
You got 1 success.
Good.
Okay. So you manage to just move back in time for her to bring the meat cleaver down and miss you. So now we are in a fight situation. So we're gonna roll our. Well, we're not gonna roll, but what's everybody's initiative? 5, 6. It's right here. 4. Okay, so Ross is gonna go first.
So you said she had a frog type face. Is her skin like wet, amphibious looking?
No,
Or
it's
is it
just shaped that way.
Just shaped that way.
Yeah. Oh yeah, with very sharp teeth.
I'm going to run over to the fireplace where the stew is all spilled out and try to grab one of the logs that wasn't completely burnt and wield it to poke and burn her.
Okay, so you move, and then you grab a piece of firewood.
Right.
All right, so that's your turn.
Okay.
So now it is.
I'm not gonna kill strips. Climb up here. But I'm gonna give it a chair.
All right,
Just
We
grab
want
one of the-
tables.
Just grab one of those dining room chairs.
so that's an improvised weapon. So strength and brawl.
Yay. Strength and brawl.
Strength and brawl.
Is that loaded?
You not have any strength?
I don't have any brawl.
Oh well, I mean, you get strength too. So
Yeah,
Oh,
but I
yours.
get -1 for being skilled.
oh, awesome.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't have brawl. I thought I gave myself one. I didn't try.
Somebody needed to, but now Ross has a lot of drive. You're not changing it now. It's too late. Okay. That's good. With Cyclopean, he's also gonna have like a weird disfigurement as well.
Use that as the Sharpay.
Bruh.
So no successes.
One more.
So no successes. All right. So you pick up the chair and you fling it, and it just kind of
Crumbles.
No.
you just kind of like throw it in a direction.
Patrick.
You throw it in a
Hit me in the head.
you throw it in a direction. Nobody knows what direction. Somehow it's just defied the laws of physics.
All right.
All right. So
So-
now the old woman's gonna go.
Okay.
She starts hissing and turns towards your character, who has a name now. Okay, towards Desmond, and she's gonna meat cleaver at you, bro. So that is 1 success and 2 successes. So now you roll your defense. No successes? Okay. So she strikes you. You're gonna take 2 damage. And now it is Coomster's turn.
All right. You asked for it. Here it comes. I'm running towards her, aiming at her arm her arms, wherever she's holding the meat. I am going to go in for a drop kick. Running drop kick straight to the arm. Stop her from swinging that axe.
All right, strength and athletics. It's 6. Actually, you're running, so +1 for sprinting, so 7. That is no successes. No successes. No successes. You get 1 more roll of just 1. You run right past her, just yelling the whole time. Completely miss her.
She's too short.
Please role play the yelling for me.
I'm so much used to hitting bigger targets. I didn't take this into account.
She looks confused.
All right, rolling for
Just-
yelling.
You don't have to roll to yell, just yell.
9.
What is it? The one where the
All right.
Gus,
Gus,
but he
it's
did
your
his
turn.
drop kick and just completely
All right.
missed.
It's like
So
Shaggy 2 dope hitting.
Gus has run over to the fireplace, and he found a pretty good sized piece of firewood, a log that one end of it had not started burning yet. He grips that in, and he just turns and he says, "Hey, old hag, instead of orc stew and goblin cakes, how about we eat some frog legs?" And he takes the flaming thing and tries to swing it at her. And I've got a +1 for dirty tricks and brawl. I'm gonna try to like
Yeah, so strength.
I'm gonna try to like
So
gut her.
it's going to be strength and brawl.
Not gut her, but the white dress that she's wearing. I'm gonna try to set her dress.
Okay. So
And her
plus
long
the
hair.
plus is +1 for.
That's included.
Okay. So strength and brawl, and then the +1 for your dirty.
2 successes. Holy. Oh my God! Someone actually did something. 2
Alright.
successes.
2 successes. All right. Roll. Defense. Nothing. And nothing. So
Got her.
you hit her. She has taken 2 damage, and her dress is on fire.
Yes.
So she's now screaming with her dress on fire. She's very angry. It's your turn.
What? I spent all my time in law school.
Have you tried telling her that what she's doing is illegal? Have
Stop!
you put
We're
up
breaking the law right now.
Have you put up a sign that says "Stop! Don't do this"?
There's a sign that clearly says "No crime between these hours." I don't even know.
She's on fire. How can we use that?
Just by her being. Probably not. My character's not. I just have a question. Patrick, what's your stamina?
Pretty decent.
How would you know? You don't even know what stamina is.
2.
What's your stamina? 2. Why am I the tank? I have 3 stamina.
How are you not the tank?
I don't know. I did not make this sheet. I would assume that would be the tank.
You're all bark, no bite.
Wow.
Technically, he's a glass cannon.
Oh, and it's not even that. He can't kick in the door.
That's true.
I super kicked the door.
Look, man, I gave you so much strength.
Okay. We're gonna have to buy you some quick side so that you can.
Look, I'm working on my skills here, right?
Screw it. I'm gonna try to just rip that cleaver with my hands.
All right, go for it. It's a contested roll.
I feel like it should be less contested that she's on
fire.
fire.
Yeah, she's definitely going to take some negatives to it. But that is going to be, let's call it strength and, it's just going to be strength and athletics.
8. Damn it.
That is no successes.
Yeet again. Damn it.
You went to get the cleaver and yank it out of her hand, but she moved back because she's on fire and is running around screaming.
I rolled 3 sevens.
All right.
I'm bringing my own fucking die next time.
She's going to take another point of damage. She's going to take another point of damage from the fire. And she is going to attempt and fail to put the fire out.
Okay.
Sweet.
So,
I am also going to grapple with the cleaver.
all right, that's going to be strength and athletics. So this time it's going to be 6 because you're not running. Hopefully.
I'm just going to grab at the cleaver using my patented
Hands.
Coomster arm grip and choke it out of her hand.
I don't think you can choke hands.
Then use it against her if I get a chance.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh no.
So what am I
I choked
rolling
my
for?
hand out.
Strength or
Strength and athletics. I told you that.
something?
It's 6. That is no successes.
Didn't get a good grip that time.
That is no successes.
And 2 more.
Yep. And that
Hey,
is
that's-
1 success.
Wait,
Got
you
it.
sure?
It was a 9. Yeah.
No, the other one.
It was a 5.
Oh.
Yep. So
So,
one
alright, so
one
got her?
success. So you grabbed her hand. Let's see here. It's contested.
You fall in love.
Let's see here.
Oh, damn it.
Reroll. Cool. 1 success.
We tie.
Yeah, which I believe goes to you. So you managed to get the cleaver out of her hand.
Ha
But now she's really angry.
Awesome. I'm going to use the cleaver.
It's Ross's turn. Gus's turn first.
Ross. Do I? Can I
There it
throw
is.
it to him?
There you go, Gus. It's your roll.
All right. So Coomster now has the cleaver.
And she is still very much so on fire.
All right. Let's see. I'm very out of character. I'm very terrified to do this, but I'm going to ask Coomster to toss me the cleaver so I can take a whack.
Okay. Roll. Coomster, you roll strength and composure.
Oh.
So that's 1 success. 2 success. So 2 successes.
I'm probably going to do dexterity and composure
That's it exactly.
to catch.
Catch the.
Yeah, he threw the cleaver, and now he's got to catch the cleaver.
If it's a tie, it continues.
Oh, well, it didn't this time.
I was saying,
But
it
we'll
would-
remember that for next time.
yeah, it would automatically at the start of her turn turn into a roll again for fighting over the cleaver.
Ah, okay.
What?
1 success. Okay. So you throw the cleaver.
Okay.
So you're just gonna toss it, or you're gonna
Toss it.
you're gonna let him know that you're throwing it to him?
Eat it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I called for it. I was like, hey,
Hey, what's your name again?
Were you about to just call him Fergus?
Fergus?
It's
It's just Gus.
just us.
What's your name again?
cut that.
Yeah,
And I said, Gus.
So he,
Gus!
so he
Hey,
throws,
Gus!
he throws the cleaver, and you go to catch it, and you do catch it, but it kind of like it kind of pulls a little, and it scuffs in your hand, and you just kind of like throws you off balance a little bit.
Oh, God, he's old man. I forgot.
Oh, it's a giant cleaver?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
giant cleaver.
biggest meat cleaver you've ever seen.
Oh, I was thinking like,
It's kind of terrifying because I've seen some pretty big.
I was thinking
Swing
like,
away,
Like,
old man.
That's basically a
yeah, I don't know if I could swing this thing even if I got it.
Why did
Yeah,
I
so-
throw it to him?
So
Yeah.
you caught it, and what's your strength?
2.
Cool. You caught it and immediately drop it.
Seems about right.
It's still your turn.
Oh, all right. So that was one action, I guess. Try to catch that.
Yeah.
All right. I will.
Role play catching the cleaver.
All right. So as he throws it at me, Gus greatly underestimated how big this cleaver was. And as he tries to catch it, luckily it doesn't catch the bladed end, but bobbles it. It kind of hits him in the shoulder and drags him back. He knocks him off balance, and to try to regain his balance so he doesn't fall, it falls and hits the floor and just kind of clangs to the ground of the hut. So Gus is then going to. What's she doing? Is she just flailing on?
Yeah, she's just flailing right now
flailing?
because she's on fire. She is spitting curses and just
Ooh, any fun ones?
screaming. You're not sure she's not speaking English. She's not speaking any language, I do know that.
Maybe that's an extra language.
Did you take Goblinese?
I don't know what to do.
Give her the chair.
You can get,
Yeah.
try hitting her again.
Yeah.
I just,
Oh yeah, you didn't you still have a log?
Oh well, no. When I jammed that into her stomach, like, or hit her with it in the stomach. So inside her house, she have like curtains hanging from the windows. So
no.
block out sun. There's nothing like that.
Nothing like that.
Okay. I am going to. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to, go up and just give this lady the old 1-2.
All right. So that's going to be strength brawl.
Right. Right.
So no successes.
Yeah, I run up and I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna try to fucking box this old lady, and then I go up to box her, and then I'm like,
So
she's on fire.
So you go up there and throw the punch. You throw your first punch, but because she's on fire, she's flailing around, and all of her flailing seems to move her just out of your punches.
Yeah. Impressive, honestly.
You know what? I didn't want to do this, but it's going to be the only way I'm going to be useful. I'm just going to try to grab a hold of her.
All right.
She's on
It's a
fire.
contested action, and she's on fire. So because she's on fire and she's flailing about, and I'm going to assume you're not fireproof, I'm gonna tell you to take
Essentially.
-1 to your roll.
Essentially, I'm a pusher.
Yeah, it's going to be strength and probably strength and brawl will be a good roll here, but I'm going to ask you to take -1 to your roll. We're dealing with the fact that she's on fire.
Holy shit, I actually got a success.
Nice.
Super surprised about that.
She did, so you grabbed her.
Fucking goddamn it, thank you.
It's too late now.
No. Because I really needed to do this just so I could do something for this.
That ain't even.
So you've grabbed her.
Basically just to push her.
Okay.
But the main thing is that I'm activating my contract of the Hearth.
So you're spending a glamour.
Yep.
All right. What does the contract of the Hearth do?
He automatically gets -2 to her next roll.
Awesome. Okay.
-2 die. So
Cool. Well, she was gonna try to stamp out the fire, but I guess she's not doing that now.
I'm pretty sure it's any roll.
And let's see here. She is. Yep, she's gonna take 2 damage from being on fire.
She started it.
And she falls to her knees, just screaming her head off. And as she's screaming, smoke starts to billow out of her mouth. Her hair just burns away, revealing her full head, no eyes,
Ew.
pointed ears, basically just a mouth, no nose, So she's basically just a head with teeth and ears. The smoke billows out, and she collapses to the floor. The fire dies away, and all that's left where she was is ashes.
All right. What?
Awesome.
So, Equinox Road. Like, why do you have the epic level?
Honest questions.
Awesome.
So Gus is gonna run over and check that door and see if it's still locked.
I'm going to go and check the fridge.
Is there more rooms again?
There is not more rooms again.
Okay.
As you go
Then
to
go check the pantry.
as you go to the door, you notice that it doesn't really look the same anymore. It's taken on more of a wooden hue, and the wood looks rotted.
All right.
I try to kick.
You can try to kick the door. Go ahead. Just strength.
Old man kick.
What's your strength?
Great.
2. Okay. The door explodes when you
Okay.
kick it. It just completely falls apart, disintegrates even.
That's how you do it. Gus just wanted to prove a point. He wanted to make Coomster feel very small.
This is ridiculous.
So is the rest of the shack just as dilapidated?
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
like,
It's completely in disrepair. There are holes in the thatch.
Well,
Light
this
is
place is
streaming in.
useless, as was she.
well, we found no information out about.
Anything other than the fact that she can't cook.
Well, can. Tried. You're welcome, by the way.
Well,
That reminds me.
guess
What kind
we
of
should
damage
get
was,
moving. Doesn't look like there's a
What kind of damage was it?
Oh, that you took?
Yeah.
scrap of food anywhere.
Snap. I need to.
It's star for aggravated, X for lethal, and line for bad.
It was an X. Yeah, you took lethal damage. Alrighty. So now that all that's happened, let's go through this again. Gus has kicked down the door. It is completely disintegrated.
Just for fun. I didn't go outside.
What are you doing, Desmond?
Being very, very angry.
Me too. All right.
Probably can't take him in a fight.
All right, listen up, guys.
I'm just gonna sit down.
I think
The chair collapses under your weight.
Yeah, that sounds about right for me today.
as hard as this was, I was able to lead us through this, and we were able to come out successful in taking out another beast. I'm assuming this is what was chasing us, and it somehow got in front of us and tricked us.
That sounds very plausible, Coomster.
Yes.
You are a
But just in
beacon.
case there are other things out there, I think we should stick together. Because as a team that I lead, we were able to completely demolish this beast. Also, double check inside of that cauldron to see if there is actually.
Yeah, you should check that.
Yeah, go check.
I go to check the cauldron.
Oh my god.
You look in the cauldron, and the cauldron it's kind of rusted. Pieces, like parts of it, are chipping off, and inside there is still something. It's fuzzy, green, and smells just awful. Just the worst smell.
I'm not eating. Then I put down the cauldron. and just decide we should probably go. So I march towards the doorway, saying, "Let's go, team."
As you turn around, you see Gus kick the door and it disintegrates.
I say,
Show
don't
off.
worry, I got this.
Show off. Apparently, you're able to walk better than I thought.
I don't know how walking and kicking are the same thing, but okay.
Use your legs. Anyway, let's go, team. I pick up the cleaver
All right, you pick up the cleaver. Cool.
and march towards the exit.
No,
Cool, that sounds about right.
if you're a car.
I mean,
If you turn into a car, I got you.
Why is there a mechanic in this world?
There's cars in this world.
Yeah, it takes place in the modern day.
Okay.
we're just in the hedge in Fairyland, and Fairyland can have whatever.
Yeah.
A cell phone?
Once we get back to like normal day, it's like you've got computers.
Do I not know my
everything.
human form info yet? Still,
How do you know your personal history?
my human history.
Yeah, you know your personal.
Okay. All right, you got it. Other than name.
I'm gonna add something to your character sheet.
Assholes.
Guy who almost got us killed twice, and then took all the credit.
Yeah. No, that's not what I'm adding. I'm adding the cleaver. Just to so that he has it. It'll be here for his it'll be here for his the next battle that you guys have to do.
Wait, what? I think this proves we're not exactly made for combat. You do pretty good with that, honestly.
All right.
There you go.
Cool. Updated.
Whoa.
What's that? Cleaver?
Three apples.
I also added something to that. Flaws.
Yeah.
Well, overconfident.
Yep.
Maybe a little.
Oh.
All right, so you go out the door.
Can we rewind this back to when he was stuck in the cauldron and I just pushed him instead?
So you go out the door, and there's weeds growing up all over the place. The fence is falling over. The cobblestone is cracked. And it's even more gloomy and desolate than it was before.
Yeah, my kind of place. I am still bleeding.
Do we still have the feeling that we're being chased, or have we kind of settled down?
No, you,
I know.
no, you
that
still
we
have the
just killed
you
one.
still have the feeling that you're being
I know.
Cool.
We just killed one. Chase.
So we just wasted a lot of time, and whatever we think is chasing us is probably close.
I'm positive we just killed
Go ahead and everybody roll wits plus composure. So for you, it's 4.
How?
That's nothing. 1 success. Okay, here you go. Two successes. All right, Gus, wits and composure.
Also, I realized something.
What?
We have basically the exact same character.
Oh, nice.
Reroll.
Okay. You hear a loud baying sound, like the sound hunting dogs make. You and Desmond hear it as one loud sound, whereas Gus can distinguish that there are multiple howls happening at the same time.
I go the opposite.
It's
And I take
it's
Gus
coming it's coming back from the way you came.
So down the path.
Yeah, down the path the way you came.
Someone need to keep going straight ahead.
Pick up the pace a little bit.
Yep. Right.
Come on, friend.
Hut two, hut two.
All right,
So we're going down a path, you said?
Yep.
Does it have any terrain that you gotta worry about?
No, it's the same path you already came down. I mean, it's basically the same as it has been. You have trees that look weirdly humanoid and roots that are coming up, and the path is a little bit.
Okay, I guess I'll just be chopping stuff away. Go.
All right, so
With the cleaver.
you all begin going down the path with the sound of baying dogs behind you, and that's where we're going to end tonight.
Hey, dogs.
So, all right.
Don't worry, if the dogs are banged, they take 10 damage at the end of their next turn.
Good point. Good point.
We don't
That's
have to worry
a
about it.
Frosthaven.
So,
Yeah, that's what we call a joke.
so everybody did good. Everybody did really good tonight.
Cool.
Everybody did really
I
good
did
tonight.
great.
Yeah.
Um,
Some of us better than others, but
yeah. So I'm gonna award everyone 2 experience points
Awesome.
tonight. It's down here, at the very bottom.
Plus 2.
Just 2 experience points. And yeah, that was good, guys.
All right.
So tonight you defeated the Witch of the Hedge and her soup.
Defeated her very well. We defeated her.
So we will convene again next week for this. All right, man.
You did a very good job.
I think